everyone, welcome to the Chase VGM episode number 512. Hope you're all having a great day today and got to enjoy some more of the new submission stuff, some very interesting things, some stuff not sounding like I thought it might, based on pure box art alone. So it's nice to hear a bit of that too. And hello to everyone who is joining us in the chat, including one of our new followers, Kubox. Let us know if you're still here. We'll help you out on how to play. All right, let's introduce our chasers for today. Today we have with us the detective, rogue, the gunner, and the collector. Let's get them on the line.
And then suddenly it was like,
Hello, chasers. Welcome to
Oh,
episode.
there's a game. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Suddenly I was here. 512. How are we, chasers?
Quetz, what are your feelings on
Alright.
Turnip from Chrono Cross?
On what from Chrono Cross?
Turnip, the character from Chrono Cross.
Oh, I haven't played the game, so I don't know the characters.
maybe a better
He's a
question
turnip.
is,
That's an onion
is-
knight.
what do you
I guess
think
a
of
turnip guy.
the regular battle theme? Yay or nay for that?
Isn't the regular battle theme kind of meh? I can't remember, but I don't remember
Yes.
talking about it much.
It's actually a
Oh,
banger.
yeah.
I like it. I like
I
it.
thought, no, Dio, come on, don't tell me you didn't get sick of it.
I think
I
the
can't
problem
say
with
I
it-
got sick of it. I'm not gonna come to defend it, but I mean it's alright.
I think that from what I've heard, the regular battles are quite slow, so that's probably what makes the battle
Yeah.
theme drill in a little bit too much. Especially if doesn't it have a lot of panoramic kind of shots while you're in the middle of the
Yes.
fight? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'd have to listen to it again. I don't think. What's the name of the regular battle theme again? It's like a single word
Gale.
name.
Gale.
Yeah.
Or Whirlwind.
Whirlwind, the new
It's called
name.
Whirlwind now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny that the soundtrack release that it doesn't have it doesn't loop, or it doesn't. The end point it just cuts off. It doesn't even fade out. It just cuts off halfway through a bar. It's very weird.
Square
And
Enix
like the
make a
official
good
option.
soundtrack release impossible.
Detective, you're a big Mitsuda fan. What's your feelings on Gale?
I like it, but I haven't played the game, so I
Okay.
can probably see why hearing that intro over and over again is probably quite annoying.
Thousands of
Yeah,
times.
the intro
The whole
is
track.
fucking
It's just like a barrage. It's like hearing the Pokemon stuff, but
I was just,
I
Yeah.
have to listen to it again. I've forgotten.
I was
it.
just, no, I was just saying to Collector that there's this area where it plays Gale the entire time, so even outside of the battle,
Oh.
and it's a big area, and I was like, please make this stop. This has got to end. Please tell me that the boss at the end of this dungeon area is going to play the boss theme, because the boss theme is fantastic.
What's the boss
See,
theme?
I don't care for
Brink of Death or
boss
something.
Rank of
Oh,
Death?
you don't? Oh my gosh, I love that one. It's got the voices in the background. I love that
Yeah.
one. It's so good.
I don't know if anyone remembers that sequence in FF10, where you
Oh.
have to.
Playing Pursuit, isn't it?
The one where it's like the alarm is going off the entire time in Beaconell Island when it's getting attacked. And it's extremely annoying. And then there's an entire serious cutscene that goes on for a long time. Yeah, that one is good. That's what it even sounds like, yeah. And there's a whole serious cutscene, and then the alarm is still going off during the cutscene. It's like, oh my god, who didn't see this? Like, who didn't notice this while the serious cutscene was happening? Oh my gosh, it's really really bad. Yeah.
I have a similar story. So in Final Fantasy VII, Rufus Ceremony, I have a distinct memory of crying, being in tears to my brother Maestro, because he was playing Final Fantasy VII and he was grinding in that area because it was particularly good. and there's that alarm that's going off during the Rufus ceremony song. So, like, imagine school holidays where it's like 3 weeks of just that over and over and over again. I remember my sister and I were like, we're in tears. Can you please move out of this area? Can you please stop?
Yeah, terrible. Alarms, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
with that obnoxious
They're
alarm.
0-2. They're 0-2 at the moment. I don't know if anyone can think of a good alarm track in a game, but geez. That's a
Yeah,
bit of a
actually,
rough
I can't think of any that use an alarm sound well. Maybe if it's just used for a little
Schoolhouse
bit.
Harmony from DKC2. That's the like jingle.
Yeah, that's as generous as it can get. That's like a school bell kind of thing, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
kind
not
of
really an alarm.
I mean, it's
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of an
more
alarm.
like the boo, you know, it's an alarm like that.
Like Beautiful Joe.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's
Joe.
yeah, that one's all right.
Because you can hear, I don't know what the alarm. It's like a police alarm or something like that going off. And yeah, the black and white one's good too. All right. That will be our little pre-discussion for today. No news, so we can jump straight into the game. I'll send the rules to the chat so you can connect up with the VGM chase bot. It is the detective who plays first. Connecting up now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get started loading up the playlist, getting the visualizer in place. Let's jump in. right, that concludes the long play. It is Fury, and the name of the track is What We Fight For. Fury, sorry, the points were updated while the track played. And I saw something about a hallway simner. I didn't really see any convincing answers anyway outside of What We Fight For. So I left it at that. Chaser getting this one correct and appearing on the board. Good stuff.
Love that build up.
It's a good one. All right, track number 2. Here we go. Time's up. The correct answer for this one is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, and the name of the track is Smooth Criminal. Moonwalker was guessed by many players, and Smooth Criminal was also guessed by many players here as well. Apparently it's level 1, or 1-1, to be more specific. Points have been updated, and the Chaser gets this one correct. Sorry, it wasn't showing up on screen, but there it is. And we'll move across 2 spaces.
I feel like I haven't heard from this in a while.
Yeah,
maybe I'm just misremembering, but yeah, I don't think I've heard this
you're
in a
right.
while.
It hasn't come up in a while.
It's been
Yeah,
a long time.
it's usually a bit of a 3-point run, but there's that another part of me track that tends to trip people up.
Oh yeah,
when it comes around.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have a quick round. The track will only play for a fraction of a second, and I'll play it 3 times so you get a good listen. See if you can work out what it is just off that information alone. So I just load this up for us now. And here it is. Good luck. Correct answers come through. 30-second timer starts now. Interesting. Time is up. Let's have a listen to the track and find out what it was.
As I walk the streets, packing horses and cases and everything in it. Is it that I must always be ready for any action, precaution, or junction, revolution, or constipation? So check it out, check it out, check it out. Just dig it out. I ain't got no doubt. So what's the fuss about? I need you, I want you.
Alright, the correct answer for this one is Parappa the Rapper, and the name of the track is I Love You Rap. Parappa the Rapper was guessed by Just, Codley, My Time Is Now, Vorpal and Schuster. Just double check that. And Simner as well. And I don't... Oh yeah, Simner and Vorpal did get Love You Rap in time. Well done. But I think they're the only ones. Except
Wow,
for
really?
the Chaser and some Shadow Playing Chasers as well.
I mean, in fairness, this is like one of the most like I don't feel like this song is ever talked about.
I know,
I think
but it's just, it's
this is
Parappa
like,
the Rapper.
yeah.
Like, every song in this is easy. I don't know.
I mean, it's just the credits. So, does it play in anything?
Is it? I thought
don't know.
is this the credit? Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
There you go. Continuing on. Next track, a regular one. All right, time is up. Incorrect answer for that one is Diddy Kong Racing, and the name of the track is Diddy Kong Racing Theme, or title theme, or anything like that, main theme. Diddy Kong Racing was guessed by many players. There was quite a lot of answers, so I'm still in the process of marking these ones. Opening.
Yeah,
I think
opening's fine.
Yeah. Lobby, hub, character select.
No, none of
No.
those.
Okay. Let's see what's title.
Character select sounds very similar, but it's different.
All right, almost got everything here.
Oh my god, that song has just got me smiling from ear to ear. It's just like
It's so good.
I love that track.
This whole soundtrack
Yeah.
is fantastic.
This game
it's
is
great.
so good.
I think
we were just
Yeah, go.
playing it a heap last week, and I actually think that it's better than Mario Kart. I love Mario Karts, but I think that this game is better. It just doesn't have the hand holding that Mario Karts have, and it doesn't have the random item factor. Like, you know what balloons are what, and you have to be like really good at controlling. And if you fly off the edge, like, that's it. There's no Lakita coming to save you.
I think that David Wise was in a good mood when he made this soundtrack. It's very good. All right, let's continue
It's
on.
so-
Last track of round number 1. All right, time's up, and hello to all of our new players as well who are giving it a go right now. Some names I haven't seen before coming through, especially in that Diddy Kong Racing track. The correct answer for this one is Beyond Good and Evil, and the name of the track is either Hylian Sweet or Ballad of Hylas. Beyond Good and Evil was guessed by a select group, and Ballad of Hylas or Hylian Sweet was pretty much guessed by the same group of players. All right, I think I've got everything there. Points updated. The chaser gets this one correct. A perfect round will make it very difficult for players to get through honestly. So let's let those counters count. We'll finish off the round and find out who our first player into the final chase was. All right, let's go. It's only Simna and Vorpal who are available, and it has picked Simna first. Should have 2 points for Beyond Good and Evil, says Vorpal. I will quickly check that for you, Vorpal. Yes, that's just straight up my fault. There's no bot shenanigans on that one. And Dodger as well, I think you're missing a point. I'll fix that one up for you too. Okay. Hi, Quetz, I'm sick today a lot. Oof, okay. Not good. All right, well, that means that no player is going to get in on skill alone for this one. So we'll need to re-roll this where everyone is weighted equally. The field of who gets through has been blown wide open. Set that. And Kubox.
Nice.
Play in the final chase today. I think it's their very first time playing. Straight into the final chase.
Yeah, give it a go.
Ooh.
Come join us.
They don't even know what the final chase is. I mean, unless they've seen it, at least they don't even know. That's very rare, exceedingly rare, to have a brand new player.
The stars have aligned
on the first round. So Kubox, what I might do, literally, I'll die. What we'll do, look. Yeah, warm the seat, Kubox. I would suggest.
They already passed.
I'll pass. Okay. If it's a bit overwhelming, fair enough.
Much sadness. The dream is dead.
No name Noah. Are you able to play in the final chase today?
Oh, the person.
Oh, is that your? Yeah, is that? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
that's Dio's friend.
You have to play now.
Gunner's friend.
Yes.
Yo, wait, was that me? It was indeed.
It was. You should play.
In the meantime, I'm going to set up for round number 2. Thank you very much, Detective. And round number 2 is with Rogue.
They said
yes. I told the chasers this, but I was watching back a chase that had happened while I was traveling. And I was listening to it, and I heard Quetz go, Nonama Noah. And
yeah.
Hey, that's just like my friend Noah. And then I tabbed back in and look, and it was actually him. I'm like, how is he here? And it's not because of me.
Oh, yeah, you never even, directed them.
Nah. Which, now, in hindsight, it's amazing that I never, told him, by the way, here's this thing we do. You should come check us out. I don't know how I never did that. Yeah.
All right. So was Noah?
They said yeah.
Okay, actually, awesome. No name Noah.
No, it's no name Noah.
Well, the reason why I make those mistakes
I
sometimes
don't know.
is because
It's your friend, so
all the
What? What's that supposed to be?
no, the reason I get it wrong
maybe it's
sometimes
your
is
I don't know.
the capitalization is lost in the answering program, so it all comes in lowercase, and so names that clearly separated by capital letters in Twitch aren't on my end, and that's why I get them a bit mixed up sometimes. Anyway, round number 2 is with Rogue. Let me just make sure I've connected up to you and the portrait is switched, which it has been now. Let's get started. Round number 2 with this track. All right, that concludes the long play. It is Mega Man 8, and the name of the track is Electrical Communication, which is the opening from the Japanese version of the game. I have no idea why they would take that out of the international version. I think
I don't know.
most gamers are
Wild.
Japanophiles by default anyway, and they would have eaten this up. So I don't know if that was. I think the actual replacement was actually decent too. Like the international opening track is fine, but it's not this. Misheard lyrics, extra communication was a guess. Communication by itself, probably have to say no to those ones.
Nah.
Points have been updated. The chaser gets this one correct, appears on the board.
Gunnar knows the lyrics. I saw you.
I actually don't know the lyrics to the full version, only the short version. And also a number of the lyrics are like a big meme for some reason because of a thing Camellia did, which is hilarious.
All right, it's track number 2 time. Let's go. Time's up. The correct answer for this one is Nintendogs, given away by the bark at the beginning, and the name of the track is Walking the Dog. Nintendogs was guessed by many players. Got Nintendogs with an X. Not sure how that one happened. And Walking the Dog was well guessed here too. Just to double check here. All right. They had to know what they were doing. I'm going to give that one because that just seems like a joke. And
Nintendogs.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just weird.
Yeah.
Is it just with one C or
just with an X? It's an X.
Oh.
Like getting doxed kind of thing.
Right.
All right. The chaser moves across the space and we continue on. All right. Next up. Very hard. Let's see how you go with this one. Time's up. The correct answer for this one is Virtua Fighter 4, and the name of the track is The Fort, which is Lion's theme. Virtua Fighter 4 was guessed by a select group of players here, and The Fort by pretty much the same players. Think I've got everything here. Points have been updated, and the Chaser gets this one correct. Going with a character for that one. Can you pick him out from the box art?
Yeah. No, he's just the one. Let's have a look. He's the dude in the flip flops, the blonde haired dude.
Most of their feet are cut off.
But I just remember, because I remember when we did the Chaser review of this one, we all were like Dojo and the monk dude's theme were the
Blue
best,
Impact,
and everything else was mediocre.
And have your thoughts changed on that, or?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I recommended this one as like a maybe, and then I think there was like Kage's theme as well, but they're not super great.
Yeah, I think the problem with Virtua Fighter 4, possibly anyone who's listened to it might have thought the same thing, is that it usually starts off with a good idea and then it doesn't really go anywhere that makes it worth listening to it for very much longer. Like I think Blue Impact is a really good example. Like it starts off strong and then like a minute in, you're like, wow, this is really not doing anything, is it? So
Yeah,
anyway.
I think unanimously Dojo was the best track.
All right, let's continue on. A regular track coming up next. Here we go. All right, time's up. The correct answer for this one is Dark Cloud, and the name of the track is Naroon Village. Dark Cloud was guessed by a fair few players, actually. Good stuff. Naroon Village, the main protagonist's home village, also known as Nolan Village, was guessed by... Oh, that must mean it's the first town. Okay, presuming you start the game at home. Isquin's more spoilery note is I laughed at, but probably shouldn't have. Sorry, what were you going to say, bro?
I was just going to say I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the first town. I feel like maybe Nick Retro's the only one who's played this game. But if it says it's,
I think DKS played it.
Was it DKS's submission?
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely the first town. I've played this game front and back. There you go. Town. I don't know if town is enough information. There's at least a Marataki village in this.
No.
All right. Got everything here. Points have been updated, and the chaser moves across 2 spaces.
I wonder why it's so nice. It's by Nishiura, who did pretty much all the Layton games. So if you like this, listen to Layton. It's really good.
I think I've misplaced
just listen
you
to
on
this.
board, Rogue. I think you're meant to be back
Or
at
just
space,
listen to this, yeah.
but I'll think about that as this next track is playing. Our last track of round number 2. Time is up. The correct answer is Kirby's Dream Land, and the name of the track is Bubbly Clouds. Kirby's Dream Land was guessed by many players. Bubbly Clouds looks like it was many players as well. Level 1, level 1-3. Not sure about that. Second level. Third stage. Fourth stage. Okay. Players try to coordinate all bases or something like that.
Is it the 4th stage?
Level
Maybe.
4, yeah.
Yeah,
Plays in
I'm pretty
level
sure.
4 bubble clouds. Stage 4. All right, Ines, I'll give you those points. Cloud stages. All right, I think I've got everything here. Yep, points updated. And the chaser gets this one correct. Sorry, I did have to move you back a space. It was the shopping answer from Nintendogs that I must have given you, moved you across 2 spaces for their Rogue. But 1 shy of a perfect, 7 or higher required in order to get into round number 2. We'll let the counters count that one.
That might be one of the highest scores I've got in a regular round.
Very nice.
Nice.
But I think I was blessed by
Chaser review
like
games.
kind of chase. Yeah, and just like older games that have been in the chase for a long time. You know, like out of
back
the
in my
Kirby
day,
ones,
games.
it was this one. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see here. Yep. Okay, Schuster, are you able to play in the final chase today?
Played last episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hang on a sec. Okay, now FT just lit up. Must have flipped around. FT, are you able to play in the final chase? Yeah, it just hadn't shifted the players along yet, and by it I mean I. I suppose. All right. Love that confidence. Thank you very much, Rogue, for round number 2. As we set up
That's all right.
round number 3, which is with the gunner.
Yeah.
All right. Connecting up to the gunner now. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get started. Round number 3. Time's up. The correct answer is Metopia, and the name of the track is Battle Peculiar. Plays during regular battles in Peculiar, the 6th region. Metopia was guessed by a select group of players.
That makes way too much sense.
Actually, I'd upgrade that to quite a few players. And Battle Peculiar, not too bad.
You're the wrong port.
Oh, sorry, I do too.
Thunder is me.
Okay, fixed. All right, I think that's everything. All right, points have been updated. The chaser going for Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, will stay put, but not a bad guess. Definitely got the right kind of vibe. Track number 2, here we go. All right, time's up. The correct answer for this one is, I think you botched your, I don't know. Anyway, Super Mario Bros. 2, and the name of the track is Ground VGM. Super Mario Bros. 2 was guessed by many players. If you put All Stars, you have to put 2 in your T answer somewhere.
Hey,
Overworld was guessed by many players here. Sorry, there's quite a few tricky ones.
Da, 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 da.
What is this AU thing? I don't know what this is.
AU, John Madden.
I have no idea what that is. I feel like I'm missing out on something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I feel a bit better because I don't know either.
Your life is about to change.
Oh no. This is another one.
Okay, I'm just going to go back to the rock that I live under.
Oh god.
All right, I think I've got everything here. There's just cringe fail girl. I need to just check. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. HP post.
I think that's everything. Super Mario USA. Okay, so that's your answer for 2, because a few people actually put that.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was too busy watching this.
Yeah, I think isn't that like
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Super Mario USA equals Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah. Points
yes, because this game is originally a completely unrelated Japanese game, and then they rebranded it to Super Mario Bros. 2 for the USA. So then when they released it with the Mario skin in Japan, it was Super Mario USA. To not confuse it with Super Mario Bros. 2, which we know as Lost Levels.
Lost Levels.
So yes, if someone put Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic as a G, they are correct as well, not. Technically.
They definitely did not. All right, let's continue on. Next up,
damn it, I should have.
Is a sample round. The track won't start from the beginning. It will start from somewhere else within the track and play for about 5 seconds and see if you can work out what it is just off that sample alone. As I load this one up for us now. Okay, here we go. Good luck. A correct answer's come through. 30-second timer starts now. Someone got their open mic on, clicking away.
Sorry.
Only I may do that. Time is up. Let's have a listen to the track and find out what it was. All right, that concludes the long play for Hotel Dusk's Violet Sky. The points were updated, and the gunner has moved across one space. Good stuff.
So close. I knew it was
You're pretty
literally
close.
not Amber Sunset, but that was the only track name I could even think of.
Getting a few disputes from the previous rounds. I'll clear them off after the show during the scoreboard update because they don't affect the current round. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think we've just got a lot of players, and I have a feeling that some emotes are blocking answers. But you know, sometimes I do make mistakes. Of course, we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, go ahead.
When I submitted this, I remember looking up the composer just to see if they had what else they've done.
Mhm.
And I think they worked on some Mario games, Mario Party.
Okay.
So it's kind of strange to me because I feel like the soundtrack as a whole, the whole lot, almost has that feel, but then of course it's very melancholy. I don't know how you merge those two together, but that's what it makes me think of.
There you go. Definitely, I think that would be a nice kind of bit of variety there to go from doing a Mario Party to doing something that's like this.
I think
Forces
they
you
would have
to.
done this first, but yeah, it's kind of I can see the connection there.
Yeah.
And draw a thread through them.
All right, we've got a regular track coming up next. Let's go. Time's up. I will refund that long play. The track was not quite long enough. The correct answer for this one is Divinity Original Sin 2, and the name of the track is Welcome to Fort Joy. Divinity Original Sin 2 was guessed by a select group of players. Welcome to Fort Joy by most of those same players. Battle on the Fort Island. That's a very close answer. Just check. Yeah, might check that one. Battle on the Fort Island.
For how much I've heard about this game in my life, it's kind of hilarious that I know absolutely nothing from it still.
I now know that it's tied somehow to Baldur's Gate 3 because, well, first of all, the composers are the same, but also whenever I load up Baldur's Gate 3, I see this game in the launcher. So they must be made by the same company, I guess. All right, I think I got everything here. Points have been updated. They're both D&D style games. Okay. Chaser going for Ratchet 3. Not correct.
Super not correct. Panic. Send.
Not in the chase. Guess
Ratchet
level.
3?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
All right. Our next track is coming up. And sorry, let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, last track. Here we go. All right, that concludes the long play. It is the King of Fighters, the King of Fighters 13. The name of the track is Each Promise, Elizabeth Team. Tough round. Not going to lie, that was just straight up a difficult round number 3.
I don't want to talk about anything.
Which means that it is a Smash Bros moment, i.e., everyone is here. You just need a score of a 1 or higher in order to have a chance of appearing in the selector here. As I just update those points and refresh. All right, Huntmaster, are you able to play in the final chase today?
Wow, the luck. Oh my god.
Sure, awesome. Huntmaster joining FT from round 2 and Noah from round 1. Thank you very much, Gunner, for round number 3. As we set up now,
Yay! Question mark.
round number 4 with the collector.
Hello.
Hello. All right. I think round number 2 is still the toughest round overall. But sometimes we do get those shows where one of the rounds are randomly much more difficult than the rest. And I think that one is definitely going to be it. That's not only the most difficult for a round for today, probably, but for a while. So, can in the rounds connect up to the. I already connected up to blah. Okay, round number 4. Let's go. Time's up. The correct answer for this one is wrong Chaser Portrait. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and the name of the track is Tower of Mist. Additional information for this one, also known as Tower of Evil Mist or Demon's Breath Tower, plays in the outer wall of Dracula's castle. Okay. Symphony of the Night was guessed by many players, of course. And Tower of Mist was also well guessed. I think you might have mixed up your G and T answers, Janine, but I'll quickly check. I'll give you 1 point. The Rainy Tower place at the side of the castle. I forgot the track name. It sounds correct. the castle at the beginning of the game. Yeah, we have to get those two ones checked. The castle at the beginning of the game and the Rainy Tower place at the side of the castle.
The Rainy Tower is right.
Okay.
This game not have
I think
notes.
that castle at the beginning of the game is just Dracula's castle.
Yeah, the notes don't quite cover.
Oh, they don't explain.
Yeah.
This is definitely like the only place where it's like a tower with fog, but it also rains there and like different weather effects. I don't know.
Points have been updated. The chaser gets this one correct and will appear on the board. Okay. Track number 2. Let's go. Time's up. The correct answer is, let's see, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and the name of the track is Shadow Peach Battle, also known as Boss Shadow Queen Part 1. Thousand Year Door was guessed by quite a few players, and Shadow Peach Battle was pretty well guessed too. Alright, got everything here. Points have been updated. And
the funny thing about this track is like that, have you watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
You know, they like ambient music that plays like during a question. The boom, boom, boom. That intro of this song just immediately just gives me that vibe every time. I'm sorry if you have never on hear it again, but oh my god, every single time.
Interesting. I can't handle watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It is so slow. It is so slow. Well, I think they improved it, but the version that we had when it first came out, at least, was just agonizingly slow watching. And yeah, I can't handle a quiz going at like one question every 20 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah, especially when like we'll reveal the answer after the break. That stuff. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm switching this off. Never. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, agree. All right, continuing on. Next track. Time's up. That summoning was hilarious. Hello to Robin in the chat. All right, the correct answer for this one. I like that. Who was it? It was a funny answer.
Do you know that
Dave,
5 is a greater number than 8?
You'll have to explain that one to me in just a moment. Smack Dave put guessing Umineko for everything. Now, this is other Umineko. It's Witch on the Holy Night. And the name of the track is 5. Witch on the Holy Night was guessed by a select group. Literally.
I'm just saying 5 is better than the 8 song.
Oh.
From no reason other than 5 and 8.
Okay. And yeah, Vivda appearing out of the ether to get that one correct.
Luco, don't say that. If that happens, I'll just die on the spot.
All right, I think I've got everything here. Points have been updated. The Chaser getting Witch on the Holy Night correct. Wrong track name, unfortunately. We'll just be moving across one space. Okay. A regular track coming up next. Alright, that concludes the long play. It is Golden Sun. It also appears in Golden Sun The Lost Stage. The name of the track is Venus Lighthouse in both games. Golden Sun was guessed by many players. Venus Lighthouse was guessed by many players here too. There are a few players who have said that this is the final lighthouse. Their answers seem to line up, so I will probably mark them correct for now. And let's see. I think that's everything. Has anyone ever been inside a lighthouse before?
No.
Oh, I've been inside like a it's not a lighthouse, but like a tower, like top of a mountain. There's one quite close.
Right. Okay.
It's doing the same thing, but it's I don't know what it. I don't even know what the purpose of it is. It's just like a kind of just go at the top of a hill and then you go up a spiral staircase and then you just stand at the top.
I didn't even know I've seen a lighthouse before in real life.
I think I have, like as a kid in Sault Ste. Marie. I think I have a vague memory of it, but I don't know.
Have you been to Rottnest Island, Quetz?
Yeah, but as a kid, like as in like a
Probably
I
saw
was
the
like
lighthouse there.
I was like 2 or something, like 2 or 3. Yeah, true. I guess. I swear I've been to Rottnest again since then, but I can't remember anything about it. I can't remember if it was just a boat ride there and back or something.
You have to go on this excruciating long cycle though to get there. So maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. What's the point of going to Rottnest? Doesn't matter. I don't know. What is there to do in
Cycling the
Rottnest?
blistering heat.
I could do that at home. All right. We have one more track to go. And it is Hail Mary, something that we haven't heard from in a long time. Get your prages ready. And here we go. Alright, time is up. And the correct answer for this one is Final Fantasy III, and the name of the track is My Hometown. I've also got the town theme of Final Fantasy III played in all floating continent towns other than Tozus and Gasal. Alright, so FF3 was guessed by many players, and town was also well guessed here. Okay. I actually heard a little bit of Frontage Village Dali in a bit of that as well. There was like a little bit where it crossed over for a moment in my brain. Points updated. Chaser gets this one correct. Moving across 2 spaces. And finishing the round. Alright, you'll need a score of 7 or higher in order to get through in this round. Yeah, there's actually a handful of FFs that are either Hail Mary eligible or close to. It might be this and 2 at least. I can't remember last time 2
Yeah,
played.
definitely not. Not early 400s.
All right.
Or 398, something like that. I don't know.
Didn't you say Final Fantasy 6 is how many?
Oh, yeah. 6 is a complete outlier.
6.
The outlier part about 6 is that it it's classified as relatively easy, so it should play more often, but it's not. Don't know why. It just doesn't come up. It's unlucky. All right, so who did it pick? Hey? Sergio, are you able to play in the final chase today?
Bum, 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 bum. Du, 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 du.
No, not today, I'm afraid. No worries. Serene Dreams, are you able to play in the final chase today? Can't. Did Serene Dreams say?
I think so. Not yet.
Not yet. The pile of ungraduated tracks is actually slowly going down, which is good because it was
amazing. It was stagnant for a long time.
Yeah, it kind of hit the amount of tracks that play was the same that were going out. So the intake outtake was like equal.
Yeah.
I can play awesome, but yeah, now it's slowly catching up. So it's good news. All right, so our final team is Serene Dreams, Huntmaster, Frozen Treasure, No Name Noah. If you can join us in the Discord, we can get started on the time raid and final chase. Thank you very much, Collector, for round number 4.
Thank you.
Center that a bit. Welcome, Noah.
Hello.
Good to have you here. It didn't take too long from starting to play to getting into final chase. Very good.
I'm pretty nervous. So
don't worry, easy. This is like the weakest
he knows
team
me, so
chases,
he's a natural.
Yeah, sure. You're good. You're gonna win with a minute left, I'm sure.
Ignore the fact that Satsun just posted that he got 10, 10, 10, and 10.
Fishnod, I can't believe you.
I'm sorry.
Something's like me. After like 20 perfect games, you just like stop counting. It was just like, whatever.
We should have switched rounds, son.
I know. I felt so bad. Your round was so rough. Like that was like round 3 was definitely the outlier.
I would like to apologize for dropping the name of the series when Symphony Night played in like round 4, track 1.
Oh,
I've not hinted like that in years.
Forgiven.
And then everyone was like, "Oh, Hitmaster 95 is back," and I was.
What did you do?
I was like, "Oh," I said. Prince was like, "This is a song from another series, right? This is a song from another game, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, because Castlevania is the leading offender of recycling old songs."
Wow. Excuse me, Kirby.
And everyone was like, "Hitmaster."
Okay. Kirby literally like. Don't even get me started.
No, Kirby's also up there because
no, Kirby is the top.
They
Kirby
can't
is
the
peak of that.
It was only like last month where I joked G Metroid T title for something that I thought was not Metroid at all, and then ended up being Metroid Prime title.
Oh my. Oh, I remember that actually. Yeah.
Sorry about the sound distortion just then. It's me changing the sound settings around so that the players will be able to hear the.
Yeah, it was Prime 3 title. Yes, sir.
Bot. Shouldn't be too long to set this up. All right, let's do a quick sound test. This is My Hometown from Final Fantasy III.
Okay.
Everyone can hear that.
What a town.
kind of sad that they dropped the actual name of the town from the track when they re-released the soundtrack the last time.
It's like,
Square Enix not mess up their track titles. Impossible.
Yeah.
Square Enix have 3 titles for every song.
You know, FF8 never got that treatment. I wonder why.
Because of all of its song titles were in English originally. I think it's the only Square Enix game that did for a very long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least until FF11, I think.
All right, well, I think I'm ready then. Yeah. Okay. 15 tracks in 5 minutes. The more that you get correct, the more time off the chaser's clock in the final chase team. We need a team captain.
I could do it.
Okay.
No one else wants to.
Hunt will be team captain, confirming all answers for the team. You may discuss amongst each other what you think the answers are, and then Hunt will lock it in. If you get one incorrect, the time will stop, and the chasers will have an opportunity to defend their score. All right, let's get started. I'll just get into the playlist, give it a bit of a swirl, and off we go. Track number 1.
That's nearly 12 a.m., isn't it?
12 a.m., yes. Mm-hmm.
I'll lock that in.
Oh, I hadn't even started the timer, and it is correct, yes.
Not a good idea.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure.
Can this be Terranigma, maybe?
One of those, probably. No idea which one. But Terranigma sounds like a good guess, I think.
Does anyone else have a better guess than that?
No.
I have no idea.
Okay, let's say Terranigma.
Terranigma, sad song.
Yeah, lock that in.
Stop the clock. It's not correct.
I know it. Anyone else?
Gaia.
I can't remember the track, so no.
Yeah, I can't remember track name.
I think I have a guess, but I'm not confident on that guess.
Oh, I know it 100%.
Do you want to take it?
Might as well do it for
Yeah, it's Guns on the Lost Stage. It's Garrosh.
Garrosh.
Yeah, I knew it.
All right, that blocks that point. And where are my screens? There we go. All right, and the detective is used up. Continuing on, next track.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. It's My Valentine Jewel.
Lock that in.
Stop the clock. It's not My Valentine, but it is Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. Stay away.
Well, does anybody else know it? Because I'll just use it.
I thought it was My Valentine too.
Anyone else?
Shit. I remember.
All right, Collector.
Yami Yugi Duel.
Yami Yugi is correct. All right.
No one else saw that. No one else saw that.
Collector used up. Next track.
It was a ghost.
Heard it.
Super Mario Bros. 2 Character Select.
Yeah. Characters.
Yep.
Lock that in.
Correct.
This is Capcom vs SNK 2. This is True Love Making. Lock that in.
Correct.
The Star Fox. Not sure which one of them.
If it's Star Fox, it's going to be the first one. It's Starwing. It's not Armada Battle. It might be Intro. I don't think it's a Warp Dimension. I don't think it's a boss, and I don't think it's Venom. Don't think it's a Venom base. Try Map, actually. No, I don't think it's Map. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, pick Map. It sounds like Map, actually.
Star Fox Map. Lock it in.
Stop the clock. It's not Map, but it is Star Fox Chasers.
Yeah, I
No,
don't.
not confident. This is Ending Boss. Is the name of the track.
Okay.
1 point. Continuing.
Spelunky. Worms.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I have no idea. That sounds good to me. Lock that in.
Correct.
No clue.
Shit. Oh, fuck, I heard this recently. Fuck. Oh, I'm not remembering anything. This isn't Hotline Miami, is it?
No. Not that one I know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's definitely better.
You know what?
Ooh.
For something stupid, if no one better guess, I'm going with Axiom Verge. Axiom Verge, final area, lock it on.
Stop the clock. It is correct. It's both correct. It is Axiom Verge without place. Placed throughout the 8th and final area, Mar-Uru, a high-tech mechanical stronghold. Well done. Continuing on, next track.
This is Final Fantasy VIII. Dance of the Balamfish, I think. Any objections?
Nope.
Then lock that in.
Correct.
Oh shit. It's I think this is Maniac Mansion. Ray's theme. Am I forgetting something? Some other NES game? I think it's that.
Okay. I'll lock that in then.
Stop the clock. It's not Maniac Mansion. Chase?
I know it.
Yeah.
Do you?
Go for it, Dio.
Okay, this is Gargoyle's Quest. It's Sand Maze.
That is correct.
Nice.
Okay.
Pushing back
I was
that
literally
point.
going to switch to that.
1 minute and 32 seconds left. Next track.
No clue again.
Not sure.
Oh no, this is Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh.
Okay.
I do not know I don't think I know the track though. Oh god. Let's just go with.
It's not Valentina's, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not
I
what we
don't
had.
think it's the
last,
Pain.
like,
Is it
2
like
weeks
when you
ago.
first see Johnny Silverhand? Is that? I think that might be the context, but I don't know the name of the track.
I can go with
You can go
that.
for that.
Sure. Let's lock in that context. Cyberpunk 2077 when we first see Johnny Silverhand.
Stop the clock. Versus the giant silver hand, did you say?
When you
You said
first
Johnny?
see Johnny Silverhand.
Oh,
it's
Johnny
Reeves.
Silverhand.
Yeah,
Like, giant
it's-
Silverhand.
Character
That-
Keanu
this
Reeves.
game is not
Keanu
what I thought
Reeves.
it was. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. I
think-
might.
I-
Well, first of
Where
all,
this came up recently.
I'll just quickly ask Rogue, do you know before I
No,
check
I
the
don't.
answer? Okay, so the answer is The Rebel Path. It's track number 3.
Simna says Johnny Silverhand's theme is correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. All right,
Hey.
2 points. Continuing on,
Nice.
58 seconds remain. Four tracks remaining.
That's Final Fantasy 12
Final
Dalmasca
Fantasy
Stand.
Yes.
Lock
That's
that in.
necessarily.
Lock that in.
Correct.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No clue.
Let me go with like
30 seconds left.
Snowtown from Dark Cloud Pass.
It's not. It's. I was gonna say Laser Versus Rise, but I don't think it is. I'm not too sure.
Well, we need to hurry anyway.
Yeah,
so pick something and lock it in.
Dark Cloud, Snowtown, lock it in.
Stop the clock. Rogue, it's not correct.
Come on, Marley.
Do it.
You're so ready
This
for
is your
this.
time.
Great Ace Attorney. It's the logic and trick theme.
Yes, correct. Also known as machinations and
Hell yeah.
deductions, or logic and
Most
tricks. The
Snow
answer is
sounding
correct.
logic and tricks.
2 questions left. All chases used up. You have
Countdown from 5
13
and then
seconds.
Let's go.
You'll have to be quick. Next track.
Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, pass.
Just
Geeks
pass.
Origin, Scars of the Divine Wing.
This Chaos, this is
Chaos,
Overworld.
Skyworld.
On Overworld, lock it in.
I'll give it to you. It is correct.
No, 'cause
I've been waiting for Scars of the Divine Wing boost for years.
Scars of the Divine Wing. Yeah. That was a recent boost. I don't know how we overlooked it in the in a review that we did ages ago, but East Origin hadn't boosted in a long time, so they hadn't
Yeah, true.
blow the dust off that folder when it happened not too long ago. All right, I couldn't manage the timer right at the end. It's done that thing where it's locked me out from changing the score, but I believe that you got no point for Scars of the Divine Wing East
No, we
Origin,
didn't
but
get
2
that right at
points
all.
for Kid Icarus Skyworld at the end there. So I believe
26 seconds.
26 seconds is correct, and your score would be 13, I think. So 7 points. All right. And there we go. Time raid complete. 26 seconds off the chaser's clock, on top of the why does that time look wrong? I feel like I'm missing a chaser's score. Oh, because of round 1 got reset. Okay, so I think it's 16 seconds then.
I think Marley and Rogue and Collector were both 1 point, I think.
Mhm.
So and then Gunner got 3, so should be 18.
Yep. 18 and 26.
44.
Okay, let me just get the final chase clock ready.
What Axiom Verge song was that? What's the actual title of the song?
1 second.
I would like to know that, so I can
I know.
take less time later.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through like 50 tracks and just figure it out?
It's an 18 song.
Yeah, I think it's quite small.
Oh, wow, never mind. All right.
Without place.
It's short track.
Without place.
Without place. Okay. Sonic Masters.
All right. Let's switch screens now.
Praying for Inexorable, the song where they just say the word "ah" a lot. Anywho.
Wait, what?
Inexorable is the one when they go.
Oh, you mean from Axiom Verge?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good OST.
All right. So link for the buzzers is in the general chat. Join, pick your buzzer, and we shall get started on the final chase.
Oh yeah, I guess it's
I don't know why I did that.
It's my mobile phone's ringtone from 2004.
I meant to do the Mortal Kombat theme, Mortal Kombat opening, and I did Crazy Frog instead.
It's a very similar though, isn't it? It's very easy.
What is it? No, it's like
I hear a rave DJ idea that's going to crash and burn. Waiting to.
Wait, are you trying to remember the Mortal Kombat tune?
Yeah.
We got it.
We're gonna get a copyright strike from the Immortals.
Well, now you're just singing Iron Fist thing from Marvel 3.
And I was a bit disappointed with the one they did for Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Was that the name of the movie? Gosh, I can't even remember now.
Yes, that was the second one.
The second version of the track is not as good as the first one. They put in a whole bunch of silly sound effects in the track, and I think it kind of ruined it. The original was just kind of better. Even though I like a lot of the new characters.
Annihilation was a bad movie.
Oh, look, it's a complete meme.
I liked it when I was a kid, okay?
I loved it when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Me and my cousins went to go see it. We were so excited. And I distinctly remember going to go see that movie, and we thought it was great. I mean, the first movie is like on tiers above the second one, but yeah. Anyway.
Remember when this show was about VGM?
Yes.
Forget that.
All right, everyone selected their buzzer by the looks of it.
Yeah,
can we get the stream?
No, you can change your buzzer in the bottom left.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, there's multiple. Oh, I see.
There's too many options now.
Yeah, there's
over
Yeah,
9,000.
which is I don't know why.
It's a little bit of fun going through them.
Okay, the playlist is ready. The clock is ready. The buzzers are ready. Players, are you ready?
You want to explain the
Ready?
IDK?
Yep. So,
All right.
Explain the
Noah,
stuff.
if you know, buzz in. If you don't know, press the I don't know button or I, D, or K on your keyboard. If the entire team passes, it will automatically pass. It's a very important part of the game now. So if you're not
You
sure,
can
hit I don't know.
also hit IDK and then change your mind and buzz in before the team collectively passes. So if you don't know and then you realize you do know, you can still potentially buzz in.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So let's get started. Picking up from where we left off, players, it's your turn. I just want to check that we're in the right spot. Yes, we are. All right. Good luck. I should get the correct clock up. I've got the wrong one. All right, there we go. Your time starts now. On master.
End time, TikTok.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Give me my title.
Correct. Players. This is 999 Unary game.
Oh fuck.
FT.
This Mario 2 pass.
Final Fantasy Shop.
Oh.
Unmaster.
Possibly in the N1 feature, theme of the N1 feature.
Stop the clock.
Yes.
Sorry, I
Yep.
didn't. You said something that I wasn't expecting, and I got muddled. Can you answer?
Professor Layton and the N1 feature,
Yes,
like I guess
that-
the main theme, but theme
That's
of the
the
N1
main theme,
feature.
yeah.
Yep. Correct. Moving on. Chasers. Gunner.
This is Neo Twoey. Pass.
It's Tuui Twister at 1 point.
Oh.
Detective.
Apologizes to chapter trials.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
Cryptodragon Answer Watcher stuff.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Kingdom Hearts 2, Dance the Daring?
Birth by Sleep, The Rustling Forest.
Oh, yeah.
Detective.
Chasing a Fire Part 2, Go Get Your Girl.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
The Traveler, Cyrus the Scholar.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Super Metroid, Big Boss 2.
Correct. Players. FT.
Shake.
Yeah, pass. Never mind.
Silent Thunder, Elevator Music.
Fuck.
Unmaster.
That's Spyro, Sonic Light.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Skyrim and the Banner Mirror.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
God Hand, Gene's Rockabye.
Sunset Heroes, 1 point. Unmaster.
Link's Awakening Sword Search.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Killer Instinct 2013 Into the Battletoad.
Correct. Players. This is the wonderful 101. EV22 Intertwined. Unmaster.
Michael Edge Planowitz Act 1.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Civilization 6 Career Atomic.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
Upper in School.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Criticon Rating Hollywood.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
Mountain the Pirates Curse. Oh crap. DreamWorks Live Island.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Final Fantasy 11 Awakening.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
Tetris High Score.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Simpsons Hit and Run Sunday Drive.
Correct. Players. Unmaster.
Origami King Max Power.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Godhand Boiler Fleet.
Correct. Players. Annie.
Like the ending or Rise from the Ashes from Ace Attorney one.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Jimmy's Groove Hour Gold.
Correct. Players. This is Final Fantasy X-2 Sphere Hunters. Unmaster.
Trials of Mana, Powell.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Ricky Monkey on the Chuck's team.
Correct. Players. Annie.
Pokemon X and Y, first time?
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Galaxy 2, things like Fleet Glide Galaxy.
Correct. Players? Mario and Sonic of the 2012 Olympic Games, beach volleyball. Unmaster.
Oh, yeah, buzzing. Mega Man. Oh my god. Holy crap. Mega Man 4. Toadman.
Drill Man, 1 point.
Crap.
Unmaster.
Got that.
Correct. Chases? Detective.
Gravity Rush, Ruined Pass.
Correct. Players? This is Crash to Insanity, Slip Slide Icecapades, rather. This is Freedom Planet 2, Boss Magma Starscape.
Blue Reflection, Tiger Michael.
Correct. Chases? Detective.
Xenogear Shiva. No. Oh my god. It's October Mermaid.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Most Anthem 2 Cave Stage.
Correct. Chases? Detective.
Doom Name Song.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Marker Wikuba Cave.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Iron Echoes, Twilight of the Gods.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Beyond Good and Evil, Akuda House Propaganda.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Color Splash, Overworld Medley.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
All Justice Cross Examination Allegro.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Stardew Valley, then Valley Comes Live.
Correct. Players? FT?
Sorry, go US Live version, Top 5.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Galaxy 2, Flipsville Galaxy.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Street Fighter 5 theme of Falk.
Dissidia NT Mercenaries Delight from Final Fantasy XI. This is Blue Reflection Qualia. Unmaster.
Started off with 2 Castle Future Edition.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Final Fantasy 10, Hymn of the Faith.
Correct. Players? FT?
Shake, shake.
Rocket Knight Adventures. No. Rocket Knight Adventure Stage 4 pass.
Spider-Man and the X-Men Cyclops. Unmaster.
Final Fantasy 10 Wandering Wonderland.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Dragon Quest 7, Days of Sadness.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
It beats Dreamland 3, Grassland 4.
Grassland 1,
Yeah.
1 point. Annie.
Recon Racing.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Danganronpa Trial Underground.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Guys Dungeon Fighting, Gantz.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Ash Burner 2, Super Stripe.
Correct. Players? FT?
Shake, shake.
Yoshi's Boulevard, Frozen Solid, and Shield.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
And The Greatest Jubilee.
Correct. Players? Annie?
Oh, never mind.
Kitakura's Uprising Destroyed Skyworld, Chapter 20. Unmaster.
Libyan Harvest Dawn.
Correct. Chases? Detective?
Prince Peaceful as well, proper.
Correct. Players? FT?
Shake, shake.
Crash 1. Oh, Jesus. Crash 2 main theme.
Stop the clock, actually.
No.
I'm not
Is
sure.
it
No,
in?
I'm wrong.
It's Crash 1 main theme or
I've
Insanity
mixed
Beach.
myself up.
Yeah.
It's Crash 1 main theme.
I'll give you 1 point and continue on. Next track. 1 point still required. Unmaster.
Calibur 2.
Stop the clock. Sorry, what did you say?
Soul Calibur 2.
Yes, it is correct. Next track, Chases. Detective?
Different so many Waterbird.
Correct. Players? Unmaster.
Sonic Mania versus Metal Sonic.
Correct. Chases. Gunner.
R4. Quick Herbs.
Correct. Players? FT.
Mario 1 Swimming.
Correct. Chases. Detective.
Buck Bumble, Shock Strike. I don't know.
Short Fuse, 1 point. Detective.
Ugh, Horizontal Way.
Stop the
Legend Stranger Dreamland.
That's
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I don't know why.
Players?
Sorry.
This is Xenogears, Valley Where the Wind is Born. This is Spartan Kaidos, Dusty Wind. FT.
Red Hunter Jewel, you go worldwide.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
Lime Alone and Moonlight Dance.
Correct. Players. Onasa.
North 1, Destiny Islands.
Correct. Chasers. Detective.
We went 9 Wily Machine.
Correct. Players. Onasa.
Not fucking versus the world, Chaos One.
Correct. Chasers.
This is Chatter Chatter, it's the main music. It's the main menu is music.
Correct. Players. Annie.
Let's see. Oh, I passed. I forgot.
Luna 2, Lucia's theme.
Yes.
Candy Pass.
FT.
Pass.
Epic Battle Fantasy 3, Estavius. Onasa.
Infringe 1 pass.
Streets of Rage, Stealthy Steps.
I said 1.
Onasa, 1 point.
Arms name redacted.
That is correct. And we'll pass over to the Chasers to have a confirmation of win.
Mother 3.
And switch. All right. Next track. Detective.
Talia Shally, Alchemist on a Ship.
That is correct. And the
Gunner
Chasers
is
are the victorious today.
Can't get my Chalet, can't get my Blue Reflection.
Sorry,
Weird ass version of Twister comes up.
Which version
yeah.
of Twister was that? That's not even
It's-
Final
it's-
Mix. What is that?
It's the Japanese
Yeah.
version of Twister.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
I was like,
Someone requested it to switch or something like that. I remember. That
Oh,
someone
okay,
requested
fair enough.
it. I'm like,
oh,
we'll never hear the other version of Twister. I was like, fine. So there you go.
Sounds
I'm pretty
nothing
sure.
like the other one.
I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, besides the same bass, since it was so different, I was like, oh, this is probably
I could
some
tell it
like
was-
Yeah, it sounded like
I could tell it was
Neo.
more
whatever
than
the
with you, but I
sequel
was like,
track in Neo.
what
was.
is this?
Yeah. I thought it was Neo as well, and I didn't want to answer it because I had no idea what it was.
Because I knew what Final Mix sounded like, and I was like, well, that's not that. So
Well,
I don't know.
I'll go back and check, but let's first of all find out what the next track was going to be.
Battle Arena.
Or
Mhm.
Yeah,
Was
Battle
that Arena?
Arena.
That is
Whoa,
that is correct.
Ugh, that was a bit of a rough one.
Yeah.
I definitely passed.
weren't as many boosts this time as normal. Like usually
That
there's so
Epic Battle
many.
Fantasy 3 track. I mean,
Yeah, there was a few,
Wow,
but like not
random.
nearly as many as normal.
All right, stats are up on screen there, team. Any thoughts on your playlist today?
Well, that did not feel like 66 points. Wow.
Oh, you did well.
Yeah, we had like a bit in the middle where it was like really ping pong.
Yes.
yeah,
just
I
back and
think-
forth,
I think
back and
you
forth.
just answered very quickly for a period of time. Yeah, that definitely squeezed in a lot of good answers.
Got my one Toho track in.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, and
I was
the
like, oh,
longest
okay,
one.
I'll let FG handle it. They got it. And then Quetch was like, oh yeah, I understood everything they said.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
biggest
Not
flat
everybody.
track
Looking
because
for a
it's
few
like the longest
keywords.
name.
Yeah, a few keywords is all I'm looking for there, and that's basically the gist. 24 points today, I think it was. I might have to just double check that one, but I'm pretty sure 24 is correct. Noah, any of those ones that you knew? I know it's very difficult to get a buzz.
Yeah, I
in
knew
on the pace.
Dicey Dungeons. I knew R4. I knew a few of the other assorted ones. Just hard for me to get it in.
Yeah.
Press the space bar and
Yeah,
you know.
there's that extra layer of you know it, but there's also that little bit of doubt in your head that but maybe I'm somehow
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll see you in the final chase more often.
And once you get in once, you start getting in all the time.
Yeah. All right. So there we have it for today. Thank you very much and congratulations, our team of chasers, Detective, Rogue, Gunner, and Collector, and our players. Thanks for giving it a go. Noah, FT, Hunt, and Annie, Serene Dreams. Thank you very much for playing, and we shall catch you all on the Thursday show.
Just
Thank
Reds.
No worries.
Thank
See
you.
yous.
See you later.
GGs.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
Peace.